Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Austin Hayes. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
1-0. First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. Line to the right side. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat? As a leadoff hitter, you take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Goodwin will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 25, Anthony.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander. He's set, and the pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Here comes Upton. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Hayes is off of first with 2 away. Runner goes in there. Now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Standing in, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. That's popped up. Iglesias onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty. One man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And there's the first strike. 2-1. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And it's gone. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
We always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
In now is Anthony Rendon.
Third baseman.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. In for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Albert now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0. Two out, nobody on. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Alberto gloves it. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Halos are off to an early 1-0 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Chris Davis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And he misses there. 1-2. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And here's Renato Nunez as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Popped him up. Fletcher has a play. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Stepping up now, Justin Upton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The left fielder, Justin Upton.
Pitch on the way. And a ball, 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
This is foul right side. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2-2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. Santander's got it, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Matt.
Stepping into the box, Matt Theis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third. Angels lead it 1-0. At the plate, Hanser Alberto. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Hanser Alberto.
First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Pujols in foul ground makes the play, 1 away.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 24.
Settling in now, DJ Stewart. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's outside. Ball.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two balls and a strike.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Sisco is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his third season as a major league player. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0.
1-1.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons.
And up for the Angels, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just inside.
1 ball, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Into the box now, David Fletcher. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0-1 delivery. Runners are at first and second with one away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes another 0-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. First and second now, one man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Rendon absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup.
Yeah, and I think the common denominator of why he absolutely hammers left-handed pitching is the fact that he knows he can't get beat inside. He has that split second more to be able to execute his game plan knowing he's not going to get jammed.
The set and the 2-1. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now for the O's, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jose Iglesias.
First offering on its way. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santana.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
So striding in, Chris Davis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. In his career, Davis is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1-2.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Here now the 2-2. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
The 1-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. The set and the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And another foul ball. This is in the air out to right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box, Rio Ruiz. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Hunter.
Coming to the plate now, Hanser Alberto. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He will score as they extend the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
So now to the plate, DJ Stewart. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls, no
He
strikes.
certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 3-1. And that
Ball
misses
4.
ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. First delivery to him on the way, and no swing apparently. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 the count. 3 runs already home here. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now at the plate, Austin Hayes, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here's the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels 1. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready now, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Gone! A solo shot for Albert Pujols. And the Angels are back within 1. It's a 3-2 ball game now.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Justin Upton the next to hit. This is a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Ball and a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
So 1-1.
That's the ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a chopper to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Thaiss.
Digging in, Matt Thaiss. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Lined into left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The right fielder, number 18, Brian Goodwin.
To the plate now, Brian Goodwin, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
3-1.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
4-1. That evens it up 1-1. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
2-1.
Swing and a liner. And this is a fair ball heading out toward the 330 sign. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The pitcher, number 33.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in now, Max Stassi. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. The 0-1 down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
1-2. Here it is. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 for the Angels on the home run by Pujols. We're through 4. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels 2. Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Goodwin's in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Digging in now, Anthony Santander. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
The first baseman,
ready now for
19,
Baltimore, Chris Davis. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First offering on its way.
No, that missed.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
Not too many guys taking a mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Chopper to short. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they still lead it 3-2. Digging in and looking for more, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Stewart has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings up Mike Trout. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Popped him up. Cisco over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Rendon, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
The 3-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Once again, a 3-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Now in the box, Albert Pujols. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here. And you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Hector Velasquez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Hector Velasquez.
Justin Upton will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now Upton with a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's now 5-3.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Thaiss.
At the plate now, Matt Thaiss, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home.
Yeehaw!
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santander waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 5-3 in favor of the Angels. Noah Ramirez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. All set for the start of the inning, and now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Renato Nunez. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
0-1 the count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Ah! 1-2 now.
1-2 is the count.
Now the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here it comes.
No, ball.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Ready once again, Rio Ruiz. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
You got a full count.
Hanser Alberto, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, Not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Goodwin is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batter, number 24.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ Stewart. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Chance Sisco would be next. Here it is, the 3-0.
Yeehaw! 3 balls, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
At the plate, Chance Sisco. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Two men are on with 2 men out. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. So digging in now, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The right fielder, Brian Goodwin.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, low.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Here it comes, 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Velasquez, the native of Mexico. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Two and 0. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Max Stassi. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The second for 1. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Now back, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Ready for another shot now. David Fletcher. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
No, that's down. Ball.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Kenan Middleton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 99, Kenan Middleton.
Stepping in, Austin Hayes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0 home. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Ryan.
Chris Davis will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Now to the plate, Renato Nunez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hey,
Ball and a strike.
1-1.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Trout looks up, and they have taken the lead. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and this one gives them the lead at 6-5. So now to the plate, Rio Ruiz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Booker, a former member of the Oakland A's. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Hard hit at third. Rendon has it, and the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Well, as we take another look, you can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop, and he can't bail his teammate out.
Justin Anderson will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Justin Anderson.
Hanser Alberto will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Two out with the man at first. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as they tack on an important run to make it 7-5 now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
To the plate now, DJ Stewart, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. But 4 runs scored in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Orioles 7 and the Halos 5. Mike Trout will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And that misses, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rendon. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
In now, Albert Pujols. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Call.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Here now the 2-2. Popped up. Davis in foul ground. And no one will get this one. The 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. They're down 7-5. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said sometimes it's less about launch angle and exit velocity and more about finding the holes in the defense, and that's been the case for them today. Of their 8 hits, 4 of them have come off the bat under 90 miles an hour. We'll see if that continues to work for them, Matt.
Now pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Cam Bedrosian has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. In now, Chance Sisco. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Cisco.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And he got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Austin Hayes. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. This one's down to third. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's got a 3-for-5 line. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bedrosian, a 6'1" right-hander. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Santander. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Orioles leave one. They're still up 7-5. Richard Blyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 48, Richard Blyer.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Striding forward now is the DH, Matt Theis. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Stepping into the box, Brian Goodwin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Softly hit out toward short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle to Iglesias for 1. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We've played 8 full. The O's lead this thing 7-5. Ty Buttrey enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Chris Davis, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
One and one, the count to Chris Davis. Davis waits on the 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Still 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now that
Renato Nunez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts, let's take you back to inning number 7, and a big blow here as his 3-run home run accounted for perhaps the biggest blow of the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Digging in, Rio Ruiz. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Drilled down the line. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Nothing in the Baltimore ninth. Last chance coming up now for the Angels. They're on the short end of a 7-5 score. Michael Givens takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Max Stassi. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Cut.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Full count now, 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Three-two pitch. And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4.
The batter, number 22.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Fletcher. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A 1-0 delivery. Ball 2 now. Givens rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Two-0 count. The pitch is looked at for ball 3. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. The 3-0. He's a heater in there for a strike. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Michael Hermosillo will come on now and pinch run here.
Running at second base, number 21.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike. 1-1. None out. Runners at first and second. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Hit back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Baltimore Orioles put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Hector Velasquez takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Angels, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours,